Ambush will not be making another video or saying anything about me. I promise you that he's not, because what I've got.
Do you want to summarize that again quickly, Bouncer? Because some people might miss that.
Like,
Ross didn't hear it either.
I'll summarize it quickly about Ambush. So, Ambush, a few years ago, not even a few years ago, you got them people that troll you online. Not troll you. Ambush didn't troll me, but he said certain things online, what was going on with man. So, I just kind of returned the favor. Obviously, he's made a diss track, and I kind of just highlighted it. And I'm a person that always advocate for safeguarding our women. So I just kind of highlighted it, like, bro, all this stuff is, this is all the stuff that's online with you. Like, what's going on with that? So anyway, I've done that video. He tried to message everyone to try to get my number. Don't want to speak to them. He's made that diss track, and he's obviously put my name in it. He's mentioned man in the diss track, and I've made another video. And I promise you, look, guys, look, I'm gonna put this camera up here. I promise you, Ambush will not be making another video or saying anything about me. I promise you that he's not, because what I've got loading, he's not gonna want it to come out. Ambush, tell him, just say, I promise you, if you just post a story post and mention my name. Just say Bouncer. He will not do it. So that's what I will say. And I'm telling you, if it comes out, Ambush will be done. Like, I mean, like, he will actually be cancelled, like, properly. So he knows what man's got. So, and everything that I was saying, I was actually saying, and what I was kind of getting on to everyone about is we can't keep on making a blind eye, because if this happened to your mum or whatnot, you'll feel violated, innit? So, yeah, that's it. That's about Ambush. But
this is why rappers can't be playing with the content creators, man, because they'll press that red button, bro. It's not a good look.
No,
honestly,
I promise you, what I've got, I promise you, he don't want that out. Just put it that way. So yeah.
Freaking hell. Well, we got some donation. We got a donation here, £5. Dimps, thanks for the donation. Bouncer, you mentioned you wanted to get into real estate in Dubai, especially with the market out there. How's that going? And Leo, thanks for the £2 donation as well. Appreciate you, brother. But go on, Bounce.
So basically, I'm about to launch my Airbnb business. Once I've launched that, then I'm going to get into proper real estate. You see, with a lot of real estate agents, they always think that I have such a huge platform and I have so much contacts that I can speak directly to the developers and get good deals on the properties, even get better deals that they're getting it for. But a lot of real estate agents feel like I need to speak to them and then be the middleman. And so it's just like, I'm taking my time with this, but that is going to be my main, that's going to be my main area of having a business. Airbnbs, and I've got loads of friends out here when it comes to the management side of things. But I wanted to get about 5 to 10 of my own Airbnbs, not management, and then going from there and building, going from there. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. This is like a poker game. All right, now you said, but you made it clear with Ambush, like you ain't even expecting to hear nothing back from him as well, innit?
No, Ambush is not gonna reply back to me. I promise you. And if he does, he's done.
And can I ask you as well, what was it? Because you said it was obviously back when things were dark for you, like loads of people were talking about you, saying things. What was it that Ambush said that, that's what you remembered that he said?
He just started mentioning all the snitching thing, bro. He just started mentioning. I went on the Session podcast. Big shout out to Josco and Punch. And I addressed everything. I kind of broke down this whole snitching thing, innit? I broke it down, and he just kind of just tried to message about the snitching thing, like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Because you know what it is? There was just a mad narrative about that whole snitching thing. It's like, bro, like, what I'll explain to people is the people, you're calling me a snitch, but people that are in jail ran to the police and said they were in fear for their life. This is how that happened. So how has everything happened? Do you know what I mean? And Ambush spoke on that. You get me? They spoke on that. I kind of have to break down, bro. Wasn't there when anything happened. You get me? There's no signed statements. I didn't go to court. So the narrative that you lot keep on pushing, push it. I don't care. And then my man's in the tune saying, oh, I don't care, you was 15. So it's like, oh, you're mentioning, oh, when you was 15. But if you kind of just look at it, it's like, man's kids from school, these people, whatever, everyone's kids from school. But because bouncers actually developing and doing some good stuff, you want to keep on pushing these little dumb little narratives, bro. You get me? And it's like, and before I've let man push the narrative for so long to people that actually don't even know the ins and outs. So they're just running with things like, oh yeah, my man's got my man sent to jail, and it's like, what are you even talking about? No one ain't got no one sent to jail, bro. So Ambush was a kind of advocate for that. And then he's like those couple other stuff that he done online where it's just like, bro, like me and you are not brethren, bro. So stop mentioning man's name online. You get me? Like we're not just, you get me? We're just not, bro. So that's kind of what's happened. So now, like when I've mentioned him, I played his game because he was online. It's like, oh yeah, all of a sudden Bouncer's out of order, or Bouncer's out of order now because I've done a video again. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That is what's happened, and it's like now people are rattled. Yeah, their heads are rattled because it's like 100 people, like you're rinsing the same thing. It's like everyone's bored of that, and it's like, okay, cool, okay, okay, let's go. What are we saying now? Okay, do you know what I'm trying to say? Mal keep it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So now people are like, oh shit, what angle can, bro? There's no other angle. So that's kind of just with Ambush where everything kind of lies from, and then now obviously he's done this move, but I promise you he's not gonna make a return. He's not gonna say what he's gonna say, because if he does, a voice recording's going to get played like live, like 3.5, 4 minute voice recording's going to get played. You get me? And he knows the voice recording, so he's never gonna mention that. So I'm gonna keep that there for 1 year, 1 month, 5 months, just in case his Ambush pops up and he says something about me. But he's not going to mention me. And this is how you have to deal with these men, just like that. So
I just want to say on that, yeah, Bounce. Like, I really respect where you're coming from, because I feel like I've seen you talk about that situation. I really respect you for keeping it real, because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of men wouldn't have it in them to keep it real about a situation like that. And I feel like nowadays, for some reason, everybody's trying to call everything snitching, but it's just ridiculous. It's like people are just trying to put that snitch jacket on people to try and take them out the game rather than to actually talk about what's going on. And I just feel like it's just gotten a bit silly, where people are just taking it to this ridiculous level. People that aren't involved, or people that have nothing to do with nothing, are getting these labels really out of hate rather than actually what's going on. And I feel like people are almost just, it's like snitch has just become the boogeyman word that they're trying to put on anyone, and they'll try and find any way, like, of you know what I mean? Like just the silliest little thing they want to call it that, and it's just, I feel like it does a disservice to what's really going on. So you know what I mean? I feel like you still on business.
Well, it's like when people run with them stigmas, it's like you will have that stigmas, you have these narratives, and it's like if you don't say these things, or you don't come up with openly, or you just don't thingy it, bro, people will keep on running on it.